Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I want to talk to you about why getting strikes, well, regardless of what type of strikes they are, community guidelines or copyright, why that's scary. Now, on YouTube, apparently there are community guidelines and copyright. Then there's a thing called terms of service. Now, apparently nobody really no one knows how to counter anything when it gets striked. Now you hear sagas and tales about how the flag system's broken, how there is no way to contact anyone at YouTube, how there isn't any way to counter it. And even if you do counter it, you don't know if YouTube is actually going to say, "Yeah, we made a mistake. Here's your movies back. Here's your good standing." Now, to my wisdom, I never went. Well, I never had it happen to my channel, but it did happen many times to Sailor Moon's old YouTube channels. You know, so it's kind of one-sided. Now, there are men and women out there who go through this sort of thing every day. Now, is it still a bind? I would say it was still a bind, you know. But the one that a lot of men and women out there usually tend to be more on these days, the ones that tend to affect them more, is copyright strikes that differ from community guidelines, that are not the same as community guideline strikes. But that's the one I'm more scared of. You know, that's the one I'm more afraid of. Someone coming on and saying, "Oh, well, I own this movie. It's my movie. Flag." And next thing you know, someone at YouTube who's obviously, sees this and goes, "Okay, yeah, that's someone's movie." You know, and then, well, you lose your good standing, the movie's gone, you know how that goes. And for someone that doesn't really know how to counter the form, doesn't know the widths, and doesn't know what words to book down, they're going to be out of luck. And that seems to be a lot of them. Now, when it comes to community guideline strikes, same thing. Only from what I heard, someone on one movie say one time that there really isn't any way to counter it. That there isn't any email, and there isn't really any way that one can counter this. But some say that they were able to counter it and get their movies back, and I've heard some saying that there isn't any way. Well, to my wisdom, there isn't. Not that I can find, you know. And it is what it is. Now, some men and women out there wonder, how do some men and women at YouTube make dumb calls? They also say, how smart can they be, or how dumb can they be? I don't know. I know my god sister Gabrielle works at YouTube as a community guideline overseer, but she's one of the smart ones. But how many of them are the dumb ones? Yeah, I'm the dumb one. Don't take that much smart to work at YouTube as far as community guidelines and copyright is concerned. Ain't that smart, you know? And I don't care. Whatever it is that's flagged, I see it as bad. Maybe that's the mentality. Maybe some of them at YouTube, that's what they think. They think if it's coming their way, if they have to look at it, they think it's bad. And sadly, maybe that's the way they think. Maybe in their mind they think, well, I've been told it's my job to look at this stuff. But I don't even think some of the movies, some movies that are violating YouTube community guidelines, are still there, and some who don't, well, they're gone. And why is that? I don't know. I don't understand it. Like they say there's certain things that violate, but then certain men and women on YouTube seem to get away with it and some can't. Not that you want to get away with it. I don't want to do anything on YouTube that would get my channel suspended or terminated or anything like that. But there are some out there that do shit, and it is what it is. So I don't know. They claim there is a way to counter it, but that is a scary thing, And I have had this channel around for 5 years, and and it is what it is. So I don't know how smart or how dumb someone at YouTube is, or why it's not that easy to count, why it's hard to counter it. And for those who counter it, I guess they should be grateful someone at YouTube actually says, yep, I made a mistake. You're right, I made a mistake. It happens. I made a mistake. Here's your movie back. Here's your good standing. Tell me what you think about all this. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.